watch that space.
Excellent. Watch this space. We'll be playing it here on BBC Introducing in Devon. But we should probably get back to the Roundtable. And our next song comes from Dojo and DJ Pandamonium, which is an interesting kind of sounding name. And the opening of this track is rather interesting, so I'm going to shut up and let you listen.
Of the rain with me in the day snoozing. Head against this tree, escape rooting. Drenched in calm, stretching my arms to this length of bark, or where my head's been parked for the last few. Farmers in the field with the fuel, down in the tools for the shading, as the morning mist start fading, cradling across the horizon in their rice hats, looking like 100 Raidens wading in the water. Warrior monks in training, an artist paints them. I make my way for some food to awaken. Fur for the belly ain't hair raising, cuisine famous. I see families on scooters racing, customized surgeon master keep the dust out round their faces. Out to nature, wildfires fricassee acres. People abounding across a rickety bridge. It look as safe as wafer stapled. I brave dangers. I wade deep into caves, creatures beneath. Strange noises that turn heads like a door creaked. Scramble coves in the mangroves. Watch my ankles get strangled by brambles as I ramble. I twist on these trails till the tails untangle.
They say that it gets better day by day. And when you reach a low, you hit a high. But I'd rather live than just survive day by day. Oh, day by day. Day by day. I'd rather live than just survive. And now you hit a high with day by day. Day by day. Oh, day by day. Day by day.
I watch mosquitoes dance and mint leaves on my mojito glass. Yeah, these days start early cause they heat up fast. I was leaning my arm in a bohemian bar. A girl in gold silk reading my palm. She tells me what she sees in my stars, but I'm still in the dark. What do you expect for a couple of bar? But I've known from the start, supping a coconut under the palm like Ray-Ban in hand in late tanning, fake hand hammer gammon. No, I'm crisping my skin like a salmon for yamming. I'm jamming on some different planet, trying to swim as far as I can while the tide out. I saunter where the dragons descend to the water. Barter margins, wholesale garments, floating markets. Hopping in the rundown wagon to the jungle cabin, napping in the hammock in some moonlit cavern. Like man, I couldn't fathom.
Beautiful, beautiful, how beautiful, beautiful.
Gibbons cool while I cool by the emerald pool. I see jewels in the walls of the temples pulled by the wolves that withdrew from the emperor's rule. I'm being schooled as I true where these ventures
They
fool.
say that it gets better day by day. And when you reach a low, you hit a high. But I'd rather live than just survive day by day. Say that it gets better day by day. And when you reach a low, you hit a high. But I'd rather live than just survive day by day. Oh, day by day. Day by day. Day by day.
Joe Dojo and DJ Pandamonium with their song Day by Day featuring Flow. Now, I don't know much about this kind of music, so we'll go straight on to Sean. What do you think of this?
Well, same as you, I guess. You know, this is not really my kind of genre of expertise, but I've got to be honest. I love that track. I think it's really, really cool. I'm a big fan. It's got like a real kind of festival vibe for me. You know, like you sort of sat on the grass in the middle of the afternoon at a festival, and this would come on, and it would just be absolutely perfect for that. It's very chilled. Yeah, I actually don't have a huge I don't really have anything negative to say about it, to be honest. I just like that track. It's good.
Can't complain about that, Josiah.
I love it. It reminds me of the that sort of West Coast hip hop feel, very soulful, very upbeat, very happy. But it's sort of interesting sort of juxtaposition with this sort of English rap vocal and this West Coast sound. But I really like it. I think it really works well together, and I really like her vocal tone as well. I would love to have heard her vocal be built up throughout the track, with some like harmonies, some nice soulful harmonies underneath. But I do love the track, love it.
Brilliant. Not a bad word said yet. Charlotte.
Now not to break suit at all. I absolutely love the track. I think it's great. When we first listened to it, it was probably one of the ones I flagged up as like, oh, I like that. It's like the sampling of the old piano, and just it's so happy and summery, and you've got that whole lovely bit at the beginning with the birds singing, and it's so back to nature, and it gives that real feeling of just being outside and being in the sunshine. And I think that's great, especially living in England where we get far too much rain. And
it's not been too bad.
We've just had Christmas. It's cold.
Well, if you like that, you can get hold of it. The EP was released on the 27th. An EP called Skills That Don't Pay the Bills, and it's available on their Bandcamp. So if you just search Joe Dojo and Pandemonium on Bandcamp, and actually Pandemonium's been the 2 times the DMC UK finalist, so doing well without BBC introducing, but hopefully we can help them with a little bit more. And it's Joe's little sister Flo that does the vocal on that.
She's got a great voice. She's very kind of Lily Allen.
Yeah, I was
kind of sounding
exactly
so
that.
like great, and I'm all for Miss Allen, so
Yeah.
for Flo.
Not as controversial lyrics though, I would say.
No, just keeping it clean.
So if people are interested, we'll come to you in a moment, Josiah, to hear a bit more about what you're up to. But generally for all three of you, this is, how can people kind of find out more about you? So Charlotte, if people are interested in your vocal coaching or any gigs that you're doing, where can we find you?
I'm a big girl on Facebook at the moment,